Guys, it's Taylor back with Life with Taylor, and today I will be introducing you to my 2023 temperature blanket idea. And if you are starting a 2023 temperature project, I will help you through that too. But before we get into it, subscribe and like the video if you like these related videos. Let's get started. First up, a temperature blanket is basically a blanket made with different colors that represent every day's temperature, the high, the low, or the average of that day for a certain period of time. So, for example, if that made no sense whatsoever, I will be crocheting a single crochet 4 foot by 5 foot blanket. I will be doing it over a period of 2023, a whole year long. So, yeah. So first up, you will need a physical or digital guide. And so for my blanket, I have different colored yarn. The different colored yarns that I will be using equal the different average temperatures of each day. So for example, if a temperature averages between 90 or 100 degrees Fahrenheit and over, I will be using this cherry red yarn. And if a day averages 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, I will be using this blue. And you can crochet, knit, sew, whatever temperature project, and you can do it based on the state that you live in, the city that you live in, the area that you live in, or different countries. Like, it doesn't have to be the one that you're living in. So you can get creative with that. My digital guide has January 1st of 2023 to December 31st of 2023. Right next to each day, I have a column that says the color that I used, the temperature that it was, the row for each day, and if I was finished or not. So a guide is definitely needed. And I accidentally messed up because in my area that I am crocheting, the temperature for, it does not average 30 to 49 degrees Fahrenheit. The next thing is yarn. If you're crocheting or knitting, you're gonna need yarn. And for my project, I will be using the Red Heart yarn. It's really good yarn. And if you are looking for some yarn, Red Heart is very good. Next up, this isn't necessary, it's just optional. I have a yarn box that I made out of scrap cardboard, and it doubles as a yarn stopper. I don't even know if that's the correct word usage to describe what I made, but basically it can hold thereabouts 10 yarns, and it still has room up here that I like to put my scissors. Let's flip this over. It still has room where I put my scissors and my crocheting hooks and my needles that I use. But basically, any of these handles, you can pull the yarn through and it stops it from rolling away. So it's completely optional. If you want to buy a yarn post or a specific yarn holder, you can. Or if you want to make your own. They also have yarn bowls that are for circular yarns. I don't think that will particularly fit my long yarns, but so I just made a DIY one. The next isn't really essential, it's optional, but if you are crocheting or knitting, your hands are going to get tired and need some rest. I think the only way to stop your hands from hurting is to like loosen up when crocheting or knitting. But I'm a beginner and I'm a little tense in my left shoulder and my hand, so oftentimes it'll hurt. But if you're a beginner like me, or if you're a pro and your muscles still hurt, I definitely recommend taking a massage ball and like massaging your wrist with it, because it definitely works, because it's loosening up and massaging all of those sore, tight tendons and muscles. You can also do it on your hands and your fingers, or if you don't have a massaging ball and you have a musician finger grip or just a hand grip, you can also use this. It'll strengthen your muscles and tendons. You can see right there. And it'll make your muscles and tendons stronger so that you won't be sore that much. It's optional, but I definitely recommend it if you tense up a little bit while you're creating your temperature project. That is all for today. Thank you for staying to the end if you got to the end. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like this type of content. And I'm going to Disneyland over the weekend, so my Instagram and TikTok is It's Life with Taylor, and I will be posting pictures and videos while we're there. I just won't have the time to edit the vlogs that I will be making there. But definitely go check out my Instagram and TikTok when I get there. And yeah, peace.